Alright, Chef Joe here with Healthy Kids Inc. Today we're going to be making a breaded chicken nugget with some vegetable pancakes. So what we've done in advance is what we've done just about every other time we've ever breaded a piece of fish or chicken here at Healthy Kids. It's panko breadcrumbs, a little bit of egg, a little bit of milk, a little bit of flour, seasoned well, and you see that they're nice and coated. I've just a little bit of olive oil to help them brown since we're not using the whole egg. And then we're going to throw it in 400-degree oven and let them get nice and golden brown. I'm going to slide those in. We're just going to keep a close eye on them. At this temperature, probably no more than 10 minutes cut into chunks like that, but we'll give them a check. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to turn on my pan about medium-high and let it start heating up for our pancakes. Over here we have a little bit of yogurt and egg, and I've added a splash of milk just to thin it down. It doesn't call for it, but use your own discretion on that one. We've also got all of our dry ingredients that you'll find listed in the recipe: flour, baking powder, there's some cornstarch. We also have our shredded carrots, shredded zucchini, and our frozen corns. We're going to add all of our vegetables into a mixing bowl first. We want just the corn kernels, so if you're using canned corn, make sure to drain that off. And if you really wanted to, if you're using a canned corn, you can use a little bit of the liquid from the canned corn in your batter just to get that flavor to carry on through just a little bit more. We're going to put in our zucchini, which we have put through a cheesecloth or a clean kitchen towel and squeezed as much of the moisture out of it as we can. We're going to do our carrots. Okay, give this a quick stir. Okay, so now I'm going to add in my dry mixture. I'm going to start with just a little bit, add more as we need it. So do that. Liquid. Give this a nice stir to get all of the dry incorporated. Some more of the dry. Alright, once the mixture really starts to hold together like that on itself, then you don't want to add too much more dry to it, but if you do, so you've added all of this in, got a little bit ahead of yourself, you can always add some more liquid to thin it back down, and you may need to. Seems like anything from the air to the temperature could really determine how much wet or how much dry you're going to end up needing in a recipe like this. So just kind of play it by ear. Start with the measurements we provided, but don't feel like you have to be chained to them. So that's nice and thick enough to hold them together for me. So now what I'm going to do, my pan's been heating up. I'm going to add a little bit of oil to the pan. Fresh cracked black pepper, a little bit of sea salt. And now, what we're going to do, take a spoon. You could even take a cookie scoop if you really wanted to. Kind of form these out. Set them into the pan. I'll do one as a test. We're going to let it go for a minute, and then we're going to start adding the other ones in. You can make these larger or smaller. I like to make them a little bit more bite-sized so you can get a little bit of crunch to them. best to do these in small batches. You see, I've only got 4, maybe 5 tops in a pan this size, and that's just to not overcrowd the pan. I flip them over when I see that they're getting golden brown on one side, but you still want to let them cook through. Just keep giving them a check. That one's good. And they will cook quickly, so you have to watch. I'm going to add a few more in. Don't worry about shape, just kind of worry more about size. You can kind of pat these together, but these are really free form, almost like a drop biscuit. So these are kind of the equivalent of a drop pancake. Alright, so you've seen us crisp up our vegetable pancakes. Our chicken is just about to come out of the oven, so we'll show you the finished product here in just a minute.